And we're back. Look at that. Here we go.
What up? What up?
All right, man. Well, this is where we are. This is Valentine's Day, so we gotta breeze through this. Um, for you, those of you guys that are watching, guys, I had to bang out Lunar early because of the holiday. Obviously, for Friday and Monday and stuff like that. So they needed to get their stuff done early. So I kicked out Lunar obviously already on the 11th. So
Yeah. So just so everyone knows, DC's FOC was on Thursday. This past Thursday, right?
yeah, so it was
Um,
on. Yes, I had to
so
get it done.
hopefully, yeah. So hopefully you got your DC orders in to Rick before then. If
Mhm.
there was something you were looking for, um, obviously, I don't think Marvel has announced anything with New Warriors just yet. So
I'm sure they're working on it diligently, though.
absolutely. I mean, they have to make sure that Safe Space and Internet Gas or whatever their names were looked,
I
top
thought it was like
notch.
fart guy or something like that. I wasn't sure.
fart, fart
Fart
guy.
guy. I don't
Oh
know.
man. All right,
Yeah.
so we are going to just jump right into this,
Yeah.
since we want to try and do this quickly but efficiently.
Right. So we
Um,
don't want to get in trouble. It's Valentine's Day, right? So if we
right.
don't get this done like soon, and we get to the chores and the honeydews, then there's no booty,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Yes, that's just how this works. So
Treasure. Treasure. That's what you mean by treasure, right? When
treasure,
it's
yes, treasure.
treasure.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
it was definitely a pirate term. I mean, come on,
Absolutely.
who
Yeah.
wouldn't have saw that?
All right.
Absolutely.
So we are going to start with Dark Horse today. Um, and it does not look
Stupid.
like there is too much for Dark Horse. I do kind of like a couple of these covers. This Black Hammer Visions cover is kind of cool, and it's Jeff Johns
Mhm.
writing it, which that's kind of interesting. DC superstar Jeff Johns joins the Hammer verse.
Right, right. I gotta say that the covers are really cool. But Black Hammer just really wasn't. It's not a pulled book for us, and so we kind of moved away from it. I'd hate to pull for cover grabs, but I gotta say that there are some pretty cool covers in this particular run. I mean, for me, I think that if you are picking it up or if you do have subscription, this would be the covers that I would definitely want. And I have an idea that this is going to keep on going like this.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I guess this is kind of like a anthology. Like maybe they're doing a different writer on each Visions book. So this one features Jeff Johns. Not sure who number 3 is going to feature, but this kind of anthology series with different writers could be kind of cool to the Black Hammer universe.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's going to be cool, man. Honestly, I tell you what, I will say that although we don't have any pulls on it, I'm actually looking real hard at this God of War Fallen God.
Yeah, so I mean, God of War has definitely been a good video game universe,
Hmm.
and this is a Raposa. I don't know if you remember, there was a Venom cover. I think it was for Venom 25. I think where it had like Venom's face, and they had like one with a red cover. One there was a second print with like a silver cover. But
Mm,
Raposa did that Venom cover or whatever, and this is a really good one as well. I think he's definitely done some good work lately.
right. Well, like I said, I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm still on the fence on whether or not I'm going to end up um, picking this particular book up. It's really not like our thing that we don't normally pick this kind of stuff up. But guys, if this is the book for you, I will tell you that what I'll do is I'll share to you the item number on this. If you guys want to, grab it, then all you have to do is go to your hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing? All you guys have to do is go to phoenixcomics.com. Make sure you guys click on subs for subscriptions, and then sign up for the free Previews World thing. And it's a direct invite from us to you. And as soon as you order, it'll come to us. We'll ship it to you if we need to, or whatever works. But anyway, that's the item code on God of War Fallen God. So that's where we're at there, man.
So that's about it on Dark Horse. I just not a lot out this week for FOC on Dark Horse. So we can we'll just go ahead and move right along to IDW. IDW, the only thing interesting to me is this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and one because it's got an Eastman cover that hasn't been released just yet, but you get Bebop and Rocksteady versus Toka and Razor. That's kind of interesting to me.
No, definitely cool book. I can't tell you that our pulls have kind of changed a little bit for this, and like I said, I'm noticing that it's a little different because we got some speckers that are starting to hit this book. And I think, what was it, like 110 was the sought after spec book, was like Jenna or Jerica or the chick turtle.
Jenica was 95, and then 110 there is Lita, who is someone that they're thinking is going to have an impact on the Last Ronin storyline. And so that was 101, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And then 110 had something as well. But yeah, I mean, these last couple issues, it seems like it's hit or miss as far as whether or not something big's happened in it. But usually what happens is there's like something big will happen, and then 3 or 4 issues will go by, nothing big will happen, people will drop it, and then usually that fifth book or whatever, that fifth one is usually when something happens.
I'm not saying that I don't like get why they do that, because it makes a lot of sense. It keeps people subscribing, you know what I mean? Because you don't know what's going to hit and what's not, especially speckers. You really got to be up on your game for those single book orders or whatnot for that. You know what I mean? I will tell you though, and since we talked a lot about this, there is a 1 in 10 copy for this. It's by a Gavin Guidry, if you will, but there's no image, so
okay.
No image yet. If that image happens to pop up, I'll probably kick it out. I would try and get like that 1 in 10. We're not far from it. We could probably make it, but on the other side is that, if I'm going to invest in a couple more books for that 1 in 10, I need to know the art's there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, I agree. I think the not having the art definitely does not do well for shops and the confidence on whether or not, because they've put out some shitty artwork for the 1 in 10 incentives as well.
Oh yeah.
And shops have ordered it and it hasn't been released until after FOC, and now it's like the shop's stuck with it because they went after it.
Yeah, I mean, well, you saw the bonus table. I mean, the bonus table still got, plenty of incentives, back there that, I just want to go away.
Right.
So, and nobody wants those because the art is, garbage. Yep. So, that's about where we are. Is Image on your thing there? You got Image of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you cool with scrolling to Image?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you got this Commanders in Crisis, which has been decent stories so far. We're on issue 6 right now for FOC.
6 of 12.
Yeah, 6 of 12. So you have this A cover here. This is
Waspers in the house.
Oh, what up?
And Becker's in the house too, man.
Oh, what up,
hey,
Mike?
Oh, let me tell you, these two guys here or whatnot, as far as the Phoenix team is concerned, they're absolutely amazing guys. And you guys are more than welcome to hop on if you guys want to. But these guys here, working with me and Keymaster, invaluable. If we could get these guys here with a little bit of Levi action, man, I tell you, that'd be
a good show,
dude. What an amazing bunch of guys. So I just wanted to give you guys a shout out. I really, really appreciate you you are definitely a vital part of the team, man. All right, Commanders in Crisis. They do got a couple cool covers, right? But really, what I'm eyeballing right now is that I got to get through this Deep Beyond. Deep Beyond #1 had a second printing.
Yep.
I can't say that the art looks at all that great. I'm not dogging the artist by any means, but with the second printing, really what you want to look at is going like that next level, and we're just not there on it.
Yeah. Let me see who is doing the artwork on this second printing real quick. Andrea Brocato.
Brocado. What's up, bro? Maybe that's not a
so. Unless they've messed that up, but it looks like she's doing the interior art as well. I guess she's on the cover art for this second printing.
So that's the other thing here is the second printing or whatnot doesn't really look like the direction that we're going to go by any means. But I will tell you that #2 has some pretty sweet covers. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I like this Mirka and Dolfo cover right here.
Oh,
and
yeah, the Adolfo cover is cool.
Yeah, I like this one. That one looks really cool. I like the color palette that he used right there.
I like the blues, man. Blues look good.
I'll tell you which one I really like is this Chichetto right here. This Chichetto that's definitely the one for me.
It's real stuff, dude. That is a really, really, really cool cover. I like some of the flare in the eyes and that.
Yeah.
Cool cover, and I'm not gonna lie. I think this story is, if you're reading it and not specking it, but reading it.
Yeah,
I think this story is going to get you there. Yeah, I think this story is going to definitely get you there. And that's essentially where I am at. The Adolfo is pretty awesome. I can't say that the Panosian is where it's at for me.
But, not really a fan of the C myself or the A cover, but I do like the B and the D cover, the Andolfo and the Chichetto.
Right. Yeah, no, awesome covers. Homesick Pilots, man, still holding pretty strong as far as pulls are concerned. Not a lot of spec. I haven't had any spec on this. At least #4 or anything.
Yeah, first one would be probably the big spec book as far as if the series was ever optioned or whatnot. And then I mean these are just storybooks after, but it is a good story. I am digging the story on it.
No doubt. I'm sure you guys can see Nick's comment, man, and you know what? To be honest with you, likewise for us, I'm going to point out to you guys. Especially for a lot of people that come back and watch this. A lot of people come back and watch these shows. Nick actually does all of our shipping. Literally, he's the only dude that does shipping. And he's been with us for, I want to say a couple months now. And not one complaint. The dude is tip freaking top. So, yeah, we're lucky to have you, man.
Indeed. Yeah, he ships all my books, and never have I had any issues with any of my books. So
yeah, your books are like moving boxes, bro.
Yeah, if he can ship all my books, like he can definitely handle anyone's orders.
Yeah, that ain't no shit. That ain't no shit at all, man.
Oh man.
So, as far as Homesick Pilots are concerned, I don't know if we're gonna go too terribly crazy. It's starting to fill the wall a little bit more than I would like. But the covers are kind of cool. I give you that. Covers are definitely kind of cool.
Here's one. We got a new book, image book called Carmen.
Right.
It's got the writer is doing the the writer is doing the art and the cover art. But it's a Spanish writer and artist. William March is best known for his ongoing extensive work with DC Comics on Batman, Catwoman, and Harley Quinn, and has worked as an artist on several graphic novels, including the English editions of Monica with Titan Comics and The Dream with Europe Comics. Never heard of those.
Right.
And it says here he takes his pen for an edgy new 5-part series about a highly unconventional angel named Carmen and the young woman she takes under her wing with when a case of heartbreak strikes hard, packed with surprises and metaphysics. This gorgeously drawn series deploys tenderness, humor as it dives deep into topics that matter.
So I kind of feel like this is going to be spec book as a number one. A lot of different covers on this. I'm sure you guys can see this. Obviously, the cover B is a little interesting because, you know, you got a half naked female, and you know what I mean? You got, you know, old girl in the little bone suit situation, which, by the way, you remember that guy when we were kids? You know what I mean? He like had the muscle suit thing and talk about all the muscles. It's creepy now, but it was fucking cool when we were kids. So yeah, like I said, that cover
this reminds me of Karate Kid. That's what it reminds me of Karate Kid with Johnny and the Halloween costume.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
But so this is I didn't realize this. This cover is by Milo Manera. I think that's how. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right. He's an Italian artist, though, if I'm not mistaken. He has gotten in a lot of his covers have gotten himself into not necessarily hot water, but have received a lot of criticism for some of the sexual poses that he's put people in. He did one with like a Spider Woman where he had her like on all fours, like and back arched or whatever.
Was he also the one with the crime scene with Harley and Poison Ivy? Was he also the one that did that? Remember, like it was like a couple of years ago, but like there was a big deal with kind of her positioning and like a little bit of blood and stuff like that. It was very.
I don't think he did that cover. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about because they over sexual or people said they over sexualized Poison Ivy or whatnot, right?
Which is completely fine with me if anybody's wanting. Sorry.
I think that was Identity Crisis or it was one of the crisis. It was the most recent crisis.
It was the crisis book. It was when they all went to essentially like the little retreat and talked about their PTSD.
Right.
I don't know. I don't remember. It's a crisis. Everything's a crisis in DC anyway, so that makes sense. I will tell you though that the art on this, this cover B, Marinara, he's got some cool.
Marinara. I think there would definitely be some heat on that B cover just for it's a number one and for the cover.
I think that cover is going to really bring it home for a lot of people, though, no doubt. I'm not a big blank guy, so you know what I mean. We do have some blanks, you know what I mean, as a cover C, but there's no incentive on this book, which is odd to me because I kind of thought that if sorry, I got something on my. I kind of thought that this being the book that it is, and a little bit of spec, and it coming out of Image, that we would have had an incentive on it, but it doesn't look like it.
Is it fully returnable or?
Let's see here. It is a no risk Title 1. So naturally, you know what I mean. We're going to be, a little heavy, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, this is more. That was more a question on other shops and as far as what the market will do. Typically, if it's a no risk or a fully returnable book, shops will order heavy because there's no risk. They can return them or whatnot if they don't sell. But if you were going to get a cover, if you're going to take a chance on this book, I would go with the B cover more. I mean, the A looks pretty cool, but I think there's going to be more heat on that B cover. That's just me personally.
No, I agree, man. I tell you what, if you're ready to jump forward to Radiant Black #1 second printing.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to read Radiant Black?
I haven't read it yet. It's definitely on my stack. I plan on getting it done before Tuesday. It's a holiday tomorrow for us, so you know what I mean. I'll probably be doing a lot of reading, so I'm looking forward to getting in on that. From what I've heard, like everybody's reviewing it as it's a freaking cool book. I think the story is awesome, but then again, you got some. I'm not gonna say heavy hitters, but we've seen them before. Kyle Higgins coming in. And stuff like that. Obviously, we get a different cover artist, this Carlos Dottoli Ravioli, I guess. I don't know.
with Monera. With
him and Marinara, they're doing great jobs. I don't know. I don't like we're hitting the Italian scene
right. And I can say this because I am, part Italian, so it's all good.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you've ever, that's why I look so pissy. I'm like German Irish. Right. Like that's the deal. I'm German Irish, bro. Absolutely. I'm always angry.
But this series is supposed to kind of kick off Image's new shared superhero universe. So,
I think it's going to be cool, man. I am really looking forward to reading this book. It's kind of like a, Power Rangers meets, Avengers kind of jive. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a good read. I'm looking forward to it, man. But
it would be really something if they brought Invincible, because I see them referencing Invincible, and there is a show and a movie, I believe. There's both that are getting ready to come out for Invincible. It would be really cool if they brought Invincible into this superhero shared universe.
Well, it'd be nice. I think people, when you do that, like that brings a lot of different styles of writing together, and it brings a lot of different styles of people together. I think we would probably be seeing some cool stuff. And quite frankly, we've been looking for a great opportunity for an exclusive cover. I think this would be an amazing opportunity to maybe even jump in on something like this.
Right.
And I think it would be a lot more fun, Boss Logic level. You know what I mean? I think it would be cool. I really do. Very cool.
All right. So that was it for Image. And let's move on down to Marvel.
Okay. So let's just talk about the elephant in the room. The Amazing Spider-Man number 55, third print, Gleason cover. Dude, I'm heavy on the pulls on this one. Heavy.
Wow.
I mean, and I didn't think I was going to be that heavy. I mean, I think we ended up with well over 100 for the second printing. Obviously, we're not as heavy for the third printing, but I have an idea that a lot of people are going to be looking for this book. I don't think it's going to hit the spec.
No, but if people will probably want it to complete a collection. They're wanting to collect them all the different colors.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree. I absolutely agree, and I think, as far as us is concerned, I mean, we're going to try and be up there, but we still have second printings on the wall. A lot of people don't know that. We're waiting for, the website to go live, and you'll be able to pick all kinds of cool stuff off that thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but that's where we are. Amazing Spider-Man 61.
Yeah.
That's going to be a cool book. Peter Parker gets a new job. That's pretty much all we get. I think, the Michael Cho Spider-Man two-tone variant.
Yeah.
I think that's the book that's the one you want right there.
So Cho is doing, I guess, like pretty much a cover for each of the heroes. That's going to be similar to this. I think there's a Hulk one on this FOC, and I think a Doctor Strange as well. This FOC, but he's going to have a variant of every hero, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to be, so if you're looking to try and put a set together, you got Amazing Spider-Man 61, which I do think is a really cool. They call it the two-tone covers.
Yeah, I think it's a cool cover, man. I really do. I got to say, though, I'm more disappointed than anything that not as many people, because we had a really cool Captain America story before we came online, that not as very many people are picking up these Captain America anniversary tribute books.
Yeah.
I can't say that like the first cover is cool, but dude, I mean, look at that variant.
Yeah.
That is cool.
This is the first time Captain. Oh, this is a tribute, right? A homage to the first time that Captain America was in comics, and he's seen here punching Hitler. I think it's definitely a cool cover.
Yeah, no, I missed Nick's comment just a second ago. He's like, "What color do you think it'll be?" And I think it's going to be pink.
I think yellow. I think
I
yellow.
think yellow. Yellow. I'm with pink. You're with yellow. We'll see what Ranger it's going to be next.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not a lot of people have picked up this Captain America. I'm all obviously picking one up myself. But yeah, the tribute, man. It's I kind of thought we would have seen a little bit more, but there's just not.
And then this is a homage to Avengers 4. This is a pretty cool one. I do like it. Steve McNiven did this one, and this is a callback to Avengers 4.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I like the other one the best, so I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I tell you what, the next hot book, Children of Adam.
Yeah.
That's where it's at, guys. Let's see here. It says, when did the X-Men get sidekicks? Now, don't miss the debut of the greatest teenage superhero team of all time. They've learned from the best, and now they're ready to kick each other's ass. And bad guys. Oh, no, wait, that's not actually how it is. My bad. And it'll guest star the X-Men, like dads or something. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say that I like the art a whole lot. You know what I mean? It's got some weird shit going on. But I think the storyline is going to be, pretty neat. It's going to be like X-Men meets Gen Z, if you will.
Yeah. So they've had the X Academy. They did that book a while back. And so now they're trying to capitalize, on the popularity of Strange Academy or whatnot with these younger heroes. And
right.
I mean, right. I think they're trying. It's a cycle, right? It's always a cycle. They're trying to introduce younger heroes to try and bring in a younger generation into comics, so that the younger generation isn't reading about the comic people or the heroes that we grew up with.
Right. No, I get it. You know what I mean? I do. I just, it's just one of those things where you're like, dude, I mean, they went kind of heavy on the covers. I think the storyline will be, for lack of a better word, I think it'll be fun. Don't get me wrong. I think it will be fun. I just, I hope it's good.
Yeah. So, I mean, here you have what looks to be their parents and the kids and their parents or whatnot.
Right. Is that what kids and parents?
I think that is what they're. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's sidekicks, but I mean, children of the atom. Maybe they're just saying children of, the mutant atom or the mutant gene. And these aren't their actual kids. I'm not sure. I guess that would make more sense.
I'm not sure either. We're looking at 2 incentives, actually 3, but we're not going to make the third. There is a 1 in 10. I can't say it's my most favorite in the whole entire world. It's the Tom Mueller design. If you guys want to take a look at that, it's here.
What is it? 200?
Yeah. Oh, my bad. 200 864.
864.
Yep.
See what that looks like. So Tom Mueller. All right.
And that's what I'm saying. It's not my favorite thing or whatnot. And then, of course, let me get over to the 1 in 25. 1 in 25 is kind of cool. It's 200 863.
863.
I mean, if I were to choose from the 2, 863 is kind of my jam. Not going to lie. But, it is what it is. But it does kind of drive home the comment that I made, X-Men meet Gen Z. You know what I mean? You got just kind of how the characters are drawn, if you will. You know what I mean? And even like you got old boy over here. that's like on his cell phone, doing his thing. I mean, that's pretty spot damn on, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see
So
where that goes. This might be down Kyle Benton's alley right here.
yeah, it's definitely some new Warriors vibe. I'm not gonna lie on that one. I tell you, man, moving forward, the only thing that's really kind of catching my eye is the Deadpool Nerdy 30 and the Daredevil number 28. They've been pushing Elektra, and of course, they're still pushing it. Is this new Daredevil rises to protect, Hell's Kitchen kind of thing. So I don't, uh, they're saying Matt Murdock is a killer, which is whatever, I guess. You know what I mean? Like we kind of knew that coming into the game. It's a Chichetto cover, which is pretty cool. They do have another really cool cover. It's the Height Daredevil Thing variant, but there is no image on that quite yet. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I'm wondering what that is gonna look like.
I don't know. I wonder if it's going to be
What the
like
theme
that.
for this?
I think it's going to be the diner. I think it'll be another like diner, thing going on. You know what I mean? Remember where they're sitting at the
yeah, where they're sitting at the diner. Yeah, I don't think so. No, so Height is the artist. I was thinking, I didn't know what it meant by Height Daredevil, but I guess Ray Anthony Height is the artist name. So Daredevil Thing variant.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe they're doing a mashup of Daredevil and the Thing on the cover.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of at a loss on that one, dude. Seriously,
Yeah.
I don't know. And of course, you know what I mean. I'll tell you this Deadpool Nerdy 30, which by the way I think is freaking cool. It's definitely an awesome idea, if you will. I think the covers are kind of neat. They're very
So he turns 30, huh?
Yeah, 30.
Wow.
Yep. You even have a shitty Liefeld cover. Did I say shit? I didn't mean to say shit. Well, I did, but I didn't say that.
Don't say that. He's gonna block you now.
Yeah. Well, he's certainly not gonna sign this, I'm sure.
So this is the Liefeld cover here. That other one, I thought that B cover was kind of cool, but this is
so as it's
really
loading.
Yeah, I was gonna say not really sure why they had Miss Marvel. Like, what's the deal with all the characters on this one? I'm not really not too sure.
Well, some of the characters are like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
I like seriously. I don't. There are characters on here.
Yeah, this one's kind of interesting because you see all the characters in the background, right? You got Major X, and you got Storm, Wolverine, and then you got the Fantastic Four, Cap, you got Domino, you got Cable, Doctor Strange, and then you got Venom Pool up here.
Yeah,
which is kind of cool. And then Ghost Rider, and then this is she Deadpool, or what? I don't know what the female Deadpool's name is. I can't remember.
Well, she's a lady. You gotta understand that. She's
Lady Deadpool.
So,
Lady Deadpool. Yes, there you go.
I'm helping you through, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. And then Spider-Man, and this one's a pretty decent cover just because of all of the guys in the background. I'm not a big fan of the feet, obviously. Like, what's going on? Come on. How you gonna give texture and show all? Well, look at this arm too. Look at that arm.
Yeah, well, so all right, so the arm clearly is growing back. That's what's going on there. It's that forearm hasn't fully developed as of yet, and so that's really what the problem is. That's the biggest problem. But you can always tell when it's Liefeld because there's no lips, obviously no hands on any single character whatsoever. If you look very closely,
got fingers.
Well, no. Look at all them people down there. They ain't
down here. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's not a single hand, foot, or finger on any of this jive right here. Not at all, man.
He's got fingers right here. Like Deadpool at least has fingers on his gun.
Yeah, that's
not
good.
Not on his sword. But
no, it's okay. It is what it is. Anyway, it's a life field. We know that. So, but it is kind of cool because of the background. I can't say that it's coolest ever, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Eternals pretty much all but died off.
That was quick.
Yeah, here's the thing, man. I think we just know that, if Marvel kicks out a book and it has like 16 damn covers, just get the number one.
So, do you think once the movie comes out, they'll do a bet, like there'll be more interest in the Eternals, or like, because I mean that's supposed to be the next big property. Is that they're supposed to do the Eternals, and like, but they can't sell an Eternals or make an Eternals book. So how are they going to drum up interest for a movie?
Well, see, and that's the thing. I don't know, man. They're really just going to have to drive it home as far as marketing is concerned. I could promise you WandaVision is not going to be the one that does that by any means. You know what I mean? So, that's something to be, cognizant of or whatnot. I'm not entirely sure how they're going to run that. That might just be a filler, and I'm going to be the first guy that says, you know what I mean? Shang-Chi's going to come out. We're going to go see it because we're bored or whatnot, but that's not going to be the book or, the movie that carries us. Same thing with Black Widow. I think we've all had plenty of time to digest that they're trying to bring a new chick in and everything like that, and that it's very hokey and kind of stupid and stuff like that. I think we've digested that already, and we already know that it's like Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
And Shang-Chi will be like Iron Man 3, and I think Eternals is going to be like Iron Man 3, and whatever connecting character with that is really what's going to be most important, because somewhere in the Eternals they'll be connected with Star-Lord and get Guardians and stuff like that. And I think really it's just it's lettuce or tomato or cheese, man. That's really pretty much where we're at. It ain't the meat. Just ain't the meat. It is really not. So, Mortal Hulk, is that what you got? Okay, good.
Yeah, Mortal Hulk. This is the Bennett cover. Obviously, Bennett is the artist on the interiors as well, and was the one that got hit with the anti-Semitic stuff of the panel.
Come on, really? It's just come on. I'll tell you, like, the main is kind of cool or whatnot. The homage cover is probably the cooler one. That's the one you got up there. I think the homage is that Bennett homage. I agree. I think that's going to be really cool.
Oh, this is Alex Ross is still doing the A covers for this. Like, unbelievable that this whole run is going to have essentially all Alex Ross, A covers. That's incredible.
Oh yeah, absolutely agree. But you know what? That's a good thing, man. That's going to be like something that's going to keep Immortal Hulk in.
Oh yeah.
In the run, if you will,
And then you have Michael Cho, that two-tone that kind of goes with the Spider-Man cover.
Malot. I like mustard on my taters. Yes, sir. I reckon you ought to bring the hearse around. Reckon so. He ain't moving. I hit him in the head with a lawnmower blade. I like mustard on my biscuits. Sorry. Malot brought that on. Sorry.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, you know what? It is what it is. Let's see here. We really don't have anything too, terribly epic, past this point until we actually get into like Star Wars. Typically we try and stay as heavy as we possibly can with Star Wars, because Star Wars just comes off the cuff, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do have a John Tyler Christopher action figure variant for number 12. It's Luke in a stormtrooper outfit. So if you're collecting these,
I'm gonna tell you, like, that's cool.
yeah.
There is a U cover, and there is no image for the U cover. It's a 1 in 25 U.
Okay.
I'll give it to you, but like I said, you really can't see anything. There's nothing on it, but it is for it. But like I said, you know, we're pretty close. We're pretty close. You know, I think we be there essentially. All right. And here we go. Sorry for the quietness. Strange Academy, still on the block.
Yeah, still going strong.
Yep. Spotlight variant, I think, is a better variant out of the two. However,
I like
no
that.
pulls on it.
I like that cover a lot. Yeah, I don't think I've done. I don't think I've done my pulls at all yet for this. I've done some of them.
You just like me, bro. You are, man. I hit it late, dude. That's all it is to it, man. I hit it real late. I will tell you this: Strange Academy 2-tone Doc Strange is pretty sweet. With the blue, which I know that you're going to be putting that up next. The Art Adams was a cool cover, though. I think that's probably the coolest cover out of all of them.
Yeah.
But you know, here we are. You got any French fried potatoes for sale in there? Oh, my man Malott. I like Jeff Malott.
I like him a lot.
I like him a lot. Stupid.
I knew you were going there.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm going to hell. It is what it is. Taskmaster is starting to heat up a little bit. A lot of people are like, didn't even know this was a run. And I'm like, dude, come on. Like, you're killing me here, because it was hard enough as it is to like keep up with, you know, Taskmaster. And then people would hit us up like late and be like, hey, you know, I need to get in on this story. I didn't even know that it was a story. I'm like, are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So number 3 had a big first appearance in it of the Korean Pepsi man.
Korean Pepsi guy.
Yep. And so kind of went under the radar as far as you know, a lot of people are wanting to get in on Asian superheroes just because they think that that's going to be the direction in which Marvel and Disney are heading. They seem to bow to the Asian market a lot.
Well, I mean, it's not a bad thing, you know.
I mean, I mean, business-wise, they're trying to make a business decision, and
no doubt. Let's see here. Let's see where we're at here. I will tell you, the Smith variant is actually my favorite out of the two.
I think this is a really cool cover.
Yeah, it's neat, dude.
And Taskmaster, they have not. Usually, it's just been one cover, and then they've had a 1 in 25 or whatever. This has 2 covers. Does it also have an incentive with it as well?
Nope, we don't have an incentive on that, and that's what I was looking forward to getting over to this Wolverine Black, White, and Blood, because we do have an incentive on it, and it's freaking rad, dude. Right. It is absolutely rad,
dude. They're bringing. They got a Loki book out, Thor and Loki Double Trouble. This can we just talk about that cover real quick? The cover looks freaking banging.
Which
Thor and Loki Double Trouble Carnero.
Yeah,
is that what it is? Yeah, Stormbreaker's Carnero cover. Dude, this thing is awesome.
It is kind of cool. The Carne Asada cover is definitely like where it's at, man.
Oh shit! Funny.
I'm about to get in trouble for that shit, dude.
Yeah.
I am.
So they had Spider-Man and Venom Double Trouble, and now they're doing Thor and Loki Double Trouble. But this cover right here, I think, is awesome. And that's Beta Ray Bill, isn't it?
Where? Yeah, which one?
Behind him, behind Loki.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at other shit. No. Yeah. Yes, it is. It is Beta Ray. Look at that.
I'm pretty sure that's Yeah, that's
I
BRB.
think it is BRB. I like the Double Trouble, the Double Dragon font in it. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of
You,
Double Dragon. Did I go
yeah.
older than you?
No, I
Okay.
definitely remember Double Dragon. That's at first when I saw it, I thought that's what it said, and then I was like, oh, like because if you heard me right when I said something, said something, I thought it was Double Dragon.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like it's got a cool Double Dragon vibe to it. I think it's
Yeah.
neat. Malat does ask if the Testmaster has anything to do with the Black Widow movie that was supposed to come out. I don't know because I'm actually not reading that particular book. I
No.
just
So Taskmaster has gone to Korea and is facing off against White Fox, which she's a South Korean um, hero or whatever. She was in New Agents of Atlas that just came out like a year or 2 years ago. But so he goes and ends up meeting up with her and fighting her. And now I guess they're going to do something with Maria Hill from Agents of Shield or whatnot.
okay.
So I don't think it has anything to do with the movie per se.
All right. Well, I tell you what. As far as Thor and Loki, Double Dragon covers,
I like that. I like that B cover.
Well, then you when you order, you will literally be the only dude that has pulled this book, which makes me wonder: is this going to be on the spec deck for a highly underordered book that ends up being a key?
Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it is. So,
all right. So you were talking about Wolverine, white or black, white, and blood.
Yeah, very cool cover. All right, so first of all, the main is awesome.
Yeah,
the main is cool.
I haven't been reading this. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been reading this. So.
It's this one is actually on my stack on standby. Unfortunately, I haven't made it to this one either. But I will tell you that there's a lot of fighting in this stuff. I like this. My man Mike Becker would love this because there's action in it for sure. But I'm gonna give you the code for this. You're gonna love this.
All
it's DEC 200 568.
568.
Yeah. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a cool ass cover. That is rad.
I do like.
I mean, it is. That is a cool cover.
He's
Notice
sitting on all the bodies like a throne. That is.
Yeah, exactly. And here's what's cool is if you look at his arms, those are black and white.
Yeah.
Like they're really driving home the blood part.
The blood. Yeah.
That is probably going to be on the spec deck for sure. I think it's a cool freaking cover. I'm not going to lie. That is pretty neat. It really is. That is a cool cover. Very cool. And it's a 1 in 25.
Yeah. I'm like you. I think the main cover is really cool too.
Yeah, the main cover. I think they did a really good job with that. I think
they got like the Punisher skull like up here. I don't know what that's about, but you got the Punisher skull, and then.
Well, so I don't know if that is it really though the Punisher skull or is it a skull?
Just a skull, but why is it like up in like it's up in the trees? This is a tree right here.
Right, but you remember like the throwback Mystique?
Mm-hmm.
You know, she always used to have that little skull on her noggin. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what we're looking at. I don't know. I think it's a cool cover though.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely where it's at, man. I think it's cool.
And then so I think that's it for Marvel.
Yeah, we're running into. I'm gonna skip AWA, if that's how you say it. I don't know.
AWA, yeah.
Okay, I want to call it AWA.
And then I'm not even gonna do. We should just never do Dynamite because
ever. Yeah, I'm not ever doing that. What about Boom?
So Boom.
Here we are coming in with Luna. Luna was a pretty hot spec book for number 1.
Because it had a Martell cover, though, right?
Right. Yes. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. But you know, we're not looking at Martell this time. We got Endalfo, love it. You got to say the L twice. That's just how
La
shit
la
works.
la
La
love
la
it.
la love it. Love it. Mm. So anyway, love it and Dolfo.
And
They're
then you
in the
got
house.
Corona here on Last Witch. You got Corona.
Oh yeah, well you need to stay away from that because
Yeah.
it's a virus. If you
Um. So this Proctor Valley Road, I think this is gonna be a good book to get.
okay, so they were really pushing that pretty hard.
Yeah.
Um, they were really pushing that pretty hard. Let's see, what was it last week or whatever? I think my
This is
Valentine's gift. I think my Valentine's gift for my girls is just now showing up.
oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, my dog is losing his shit right now. All right. Cool cover A's, or cover F, unlockable variant is pretty
Yeah,
freaking
I just
cool.
saw that. Like I think they just put that up. But this is cool. This was not released before when I looked at it like earlier in the week.
No,
It's
absolutely
it's
agree.
Christian Ward. Okay. It's a Christian Ward cover. Yeah, that's gonna be a winner right there. And especially if they keep it like a virgin cover, or I don't know if they're gonna slap trade dress on it or
Well,
what.
so that's funny that you say that. There is a cover C incentive, which is Jan 210-941. Yeah, fucking Thanos is losing his shit, dude. 210-941.
941.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thanos is not fucking happy. That's where we're at.
Okay.
He's about ready to snap the
I wonder.
delivery
So I
guys.
wonder if they got this. I wonder if they got this backwards. Where this is like I don't know why they would release the Virgin as a unlockable
So
variant.
here's that. It's not an orderable. I don't think that's an orderable book.
Oh,
Uh,
the F
yeah,
isn't.
it's a one per store. It says maybe ordered one per storefront.
Oh, interesting.
So I've never really seen them put a one per store retail incentive on Previews World, but Boom does shit like that all the time.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't definitely be no Marvel or DC or anything like that. So um, there is a 1 in 25 and a 150, but they're weird. I'm not gonna lie.
Let
If
me
you want to take
see
a look at the
those. I don't
one,
think I've seen those before. Yeah.
Jan 210-942. That's the 1 in 25, and essentially they're Momokos. One's
Ooh.
one's with trade dress, one's without.
Holy
Essentially,
shit. That is ugly as
I
sin.
I've been telling you. I
Yeah.
told you it was weird, bro. It was weird.
That is very all right. And then the 1 in 50 is 43.
Yeah, it's 43. It's literally exactly the same, but no trade
Oh,
dress. It's
gotcha.
yeah.
Wow. Man, that is a god awful cover.
I told you, man.
But it's a
Uh,
Momoko.
it's a Momoko.
All right.
Yeah.
So I would highly recommend getting Proctor Valley Road. I think it's it's gonna be a big book. I think it's gonna explode on the week it comes out.
Nope, absolutely agree, man. I think it's going to be really cool. Somebody definitely needs to be picking it up. I'm trying to get through these dynamic books here, man. That sucks. Let's see here. Knock 'em Dead #4 comes out. That's actually a pretty cool cover. I know you
Dude,
guys want to talk about.
they pushed this again. We talked about this Cult of Dracula last week. I know we did.
We did, and they pushed it, but I will tell you that we ended up with more pulls this week than we did last week, and I think it's because they just didn't have the marketing, man. They
Wow.
did not. So, but tell you what, I want to bang out Knock 'em Dead real fast. Knock 'em Dead actually is pretty cool because it's got a Steve Martin homage cover. A lot of people actually wouldn't know this. Oh, happy Valentine's Day! I love you.
Love you.
You're welcome. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm almost done. I'll come see you guys. Sorry. I told you.
Don't be sorry. No, there's nothing to be sorry about.
Okay, but yeah, the Knock 'em Dead number 4, if anything, should be a spec book, and I'm telling you, it's because of the cover. That is a Steve Martin homage, if I've ever seen it. I grew up with that poster on my grandparents' wall, and their little party basement situation going on. So I'm gonna tell you that, like, that's cool. I can't say that people of our generation is definitely going to be wanting to pick that up, but
Right.
I kind of feel like there might be some spec on this.
No, that's a really cool cover. I like that.
Yeah, so I feel like there might be a little bit of spec on that. Maniac of New York also. We ordered crazy heavy out the gate, and we did not walk away with very many pulls on this thing at all. So I think that they were really pushing that the spec of the covers. A lot of people got the covers. A lot of people got an opportunity to do that, and I think this last week we talked about the book itself getting optioned, but we've actually not seen pure confirmation on that. So maybe it's in talks or whatnot. But
I think it's a good book. I think it's I don't know. I think it's a really good book.
Thanos is here.
Thanos
is saying what's up. He's like, "Hey, Dad, I saw some assholes at the front door.
Yeah.
I told them not to be here.
Yeah.
They ended up being welcome. Yeah, I can't.
I tried.
It's like I try and clean up messes, and it's just. Yeah.
Scout's Honor. I'm liking the premise of this book. It's set in an apocalyptic future where these scouts have pretty much created a scout society, and they're living by the code of scouts. That they the scout handbook or whatnot. And that's what they're using as their laws and rules and stuff like that. So
I mean, it just depends, like, what era of scouts they're using as their laws and rules, I guess.
Right. But I think this would be a good one, like a TV show, if they did something like that. It would be pretty cool, as long as they did it right, obviously.
It might be all right. I will tell you that the book reads good as far as pulls are concerned. Pretty much all but died, but here we are. I will tell you that Oni Press, Ukimiki, I don't know, Oni, Rogue Planet, trade paperback. Obviously, it's a boy, Colin Bunn. We picked up a couple of those, which is pretty cool. So make sure you guys are going to pick up those. And as a matter of fact, I tell you what, I'll hook you up with a code for that. If you haven't pre-ordered it, you need to pre-order it. Here it's coming in. That's November 201427.
So there it is, right here. Rogue Planet trade paperback.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody actually did pick up the Blade Runner 2019 trade paperback artist edition. I did not actually see that coming, so there's that. I don't know why. Let's see. Star Wars Age Resistance. That is the collector's edition hardcover. It's Titan Comix is coming out on that thing. You want the code on that?
It's a graphic novel or a trade paperback?
Yeah, it's a hardcover, but yeah.
Hardcover?
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. DEC 201708 for our Star Wars brethren.
All right, give me a second. You said DEC what?
201708.
201 708.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, right?
You got Ray and Finn and Interesting.
Yeah, so I wasn't sure if there's any spec on that, but it did look kind of cool.
Yeah. So I got it's the first special to chronicle the making of the beloved sequel trilogy, a breathtaking journey through the productions of The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker. It includes interviews, cast and crew that brought you the story of Rey, Finn, Poe, and Kylo Ren to life. Yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily a sequel trilogy guy. It's not really my jam. I grew up with the OG trilogy and the prequels. So,
well, I tell you, the last book that I got is going to be your Cult of Dracula. They've been kicking it back. I don't know why. It is a source point book, which is really not typical of them to do that. But I'm telling you, like, these are cool books. This is going to be a cool book.
That Shannon Mayer cover, I think, is cool, and the fact that I mean, Shannon is usually a exclusive cover guy, and the fact that you're getting it at cover price on a B cover of a book, I mean, his art is
–
phenomenal. So
yeah, because this one, boy, she's hotter than donut grease, boy.
I'll tell you what.
French fry potatoes. Yes, yeah. So, all right. Well, that's pretty much me. I'm gonna go ahead and commit, dude, and get it done. That's all we got, bro. I will tell you guys. Make sure you guys visit phoenixcomics.com, hit subs, and invite yourself or be invited, I guess, to a previews world. You guys can look at all this stuff with us every Sunday. I think we're actually eventually just gonna lock down a time. But anyway, this is where we're at. Make sure you guys check out my man OG Keymasters. Let's see here. I'm gonna find the image. The image has to be boom. Look at that. That's where it's at. I'm sorry. Comix. Are you there?
Yeah.
Calls and hauls. Make sure you guys check out the OG Keymasters YouTube channel and check out all his calls and hauls and his cool stuff, if you will.
Yeah.
And WandaVision, we got WandaVision recap or review. I don't know what we actually call it. So recap or review or
I'd call it discussion, deep dive.
Deep dive. I like that, especially from what she was wearing this last week.
Man! Oh, that's so real quick. Found out they released Kevin Feige released that the remaining episodes are an hour-long episode.
Good.
So episode 7, 8, and 9 are hour-long episodes. That's
awesome. Good. That's good. Well, without getting on the rabbit hole, let me just tell you, I think the Quicksilver reference is absolutely phenomenal. So unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to discuss as much as I'd like to yesterday, but that's okay. I'll catch it up on 7. I will.
Guys, if you saw anything that we discussed here today, Rick has until tomorrow to actually send in orders. So just because he finalized today, he can still go in and add stuff if you hit him up. It's not due till tomorrow at midnight, but don't wait till tomorrow at midnight because Rick has to go to bed early so that he can wake up early and do awesome things. That's right. So make sure if you saw anything that we discussed, or if you go through Previews World on your own and you see anything that we didn't discuss and you want to add it, and then just hit up Fenix Comics on Facebook and just let them know that, hey, I added some stuff or whatnot, so that it doesn't get missed in the final order. I think that's everything, man. What do you think?
No, it's pretty much it, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell everybody that. So get those orders in. I'll run our videos out, my brother, and we are out of here.
You know, Lloyd, just when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber, you go and do something like this and totally redeem yourself.